Hello, this is Clint Halstead, and this is Introduction to Microprocessors class. And we're at the beginning of Chapter 5, and just wanted to let all the students see the projects that everybody worked on the ping pong project. The assignment was to build the ping pong project with the CAD software. So just wanted to show two of those really quick. So these are the files that one of the students built. This was a schematic. All the students did a very good job. I just want to kind of go over this really quick. So here's the PIC processor. Again, this came from the examples. The file open, and then you got some examples schematics in here that you can do with the CAD. So that's where this program started from. So notice that we've got the program header. If you click the little eyeball icon, you can see what pin it highlights. I noticed that the pin names aren't really showing up, but if you click on info, then you can see, okay, this is V+, this is master clear, and if you click on the eyeball, then you can actually see where is it actually going. You can see it highlighted there. So this first pin is master clear, which that's correct. And if you click the little board button up here, then you can see the board. So let's you can see that the board, and you can do the same thing with this eyeball button. You can click a wire, and that correspondingly will highlight the schematic. So let's just show that really quick. So if I click, let's see if we can show this functionality. So click the eyeball. If you click this wire, so you can see that it highlights this wire. So these two schematics are synchronized, and this is a very, very good design. I like this. This is you can see what the student did to get this board was they routed on the bottom layer. So when you did the auto router, you routed the bottom layer first by selecting asterisk and then not applicable, and then once you get the bottom layer done, then you can because it'll route most everything, and then we'll have an error wire here, and then you can just go to your auto router and then select the top and then run that, and then that'll finish up the top. Or you can manually route that last wire. But notice he only has one jumper wire, so that's really good. Really good job, and very nice schematic. So good job there on that one. Also wanted to show his he's got his Gerber files in here, which is good. So if you go to Gerber, I told you guys to do a Gerber tutorial. So if you go to File, Open Layers, and then you go to Dropbox, go to Students, go to the data, and then you can just select everything. Just grab everything. Even though not all these are Gerber files, it'll pick the ones that are Gerber files. Give error messages. So now you can see these are the Gerber files that you send to the board shop. I noticed that I don't think the drill files are here. Or maybe that's a drill file, DRD. Okay, so that's a drill file, I think. That's the component layer, that's the placement layer, so that's your silk screen right there. This is what's going to get printed on your board. Placement. And then you got solder mask. Or that's your solder layer, actually right there. This is your solder stop. And then, yeah. So that looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. So the component layer, so you can see that this component layer one here, that's the top side of the board. And then this solder side here, that's the bottom side of the board. So that's kind of the way these files were made. And of course you got the drill, that's your drill layer right there. And the placement, that's your silk screen. So only other thing you probably need in this board for the Newark or Pentalogics and places like that, you need an outline. So this board does not have an outline. You need to have an outline layer for the board shop. So so that's good. That's a good design. And just want to go over maybe another design really quick. Let's see, here's another student's design. So we'll go to the schematic, and then you click the board. This will go to the board. So let's look at the schematic first. Okay, it's a good job there. Got the chip there. It's got his program header. Got his LEDs down the bottom. Okay. If you want to check to see where the program header is going, you can hit the little eyeball button. It'll take you over there. It's going to, the first one's going to master clear. That's correct. It's going to VDD and then ground, so that's correct. And then that one's RB7, RB6, so that looks good. Yep. So it's a good design, very good. And you switch to the board and look at the board. It's a good design. It could be more compact, but it only has 2 jumper wires, so it's very good. It's very nice. So congratulations to the students, and job well done. Thanks.